walking in, making sure it's white. Hold on, there's a few of you. Let me get you up. Take me to the real creation station for the whole self of, and then your name. Just imagine the entire station going up. When it feels like it stops, say go up further. When it feels like it stops, say go up further until you really can't go anymore. There's 144 layers, so there's a lot. So don't say, should someone say, go up to the 144? No, because they're all numbered differently. I shouldn't have said that. That took some of you in the astral plane. Okay, go back to where I was. There we go. So take me up. Take me up. Because really, you're not in control here. You're allowing your real self to do this. Your perception, your awareness. And you're just witnessing. So your creation, there we go, perfect. I am the witness. My real self is in control. There we go, perfect. Okay, so you walk down the tunnel, and as you approach a little tiny hole that you can see, an area, it sucks you through it. You travel through time to the present time, and it spits you out on the other side. Where are you? Quick, boom, you get back. You take note of where you were. And then we move on to the future. We will explain why we kept the present very present. So as you move on to the future tunnel, making sure that everything remains light and white. If it's not, asked to be taken up. There we go, perfect. So you walk in, there's somebody, you have something in your hand. It's a passport. That passport, in your mind, I want you to say, this passport now represents all emotional baggage that will change my perception. All of the energy that will cause me to not be a clear channel. I am a clear channel. And just visualize, while in this creation station, this white light shooting down through you, not through your feet, because the future is harder to go into because of all the things that you want to be, you were told you would be. So this being standing here, the future is your guardian angel. They're going to send light beams through you. They're like little lasers. They're going to send healing through you. They're going to regenerate your energy. And you're going to walk down the hallway. And then without even realizing when, you just get sucked into the future. You look around, where are you? What year is it? You can see a sign up off in the distance, and it says, welcome to, and the year. If you are in a year that's not in the future, you're likely not in your own body. So say, take me back to the creation station, or, and then your name. Here we go, 3 of you, we're not in your own body. Here we go. Clench your feet, your hands, pull yourself into you. Feel your actual body. Your angel scans you over, takes you by the hand, and the two of you walk together down the tunnel. You shoot through, and on the other side, you land, and you should be in your future. In front of you, there's a huge veil. When you touch it, it's almost jelly-like. You walk through it. Where are you? You turn around and look back. What do you see? Before you know it, you get sucked back. You and your angel are back in the creation station. Now from here, you can ask to be taken to specific times, specific places. But really all you have to do is truly send healing forward into things that you know are going to happen. But in this reality that you live, you're the creator of your own future right now. Each of you, every single one of you here this evening, including this channel for the first time, are completely out of time-space. You can create your reality. So what is it that you want? What is it that you need? So back in the creation station, you begin to back out of this creation station. Moving backwards as pure awareness, but still you. You back into an elevator. You can still see the tunnels in front of you. Back into an elevator, like the Jetsons. Shoo, you shoot down. And you land back in a place where you're still pure awareness, observing yourself, the human. If you landed in front of someone else, it's likely you were looking at their future stuff. There's two of you that landed in front of your husband. Let's pull you back up to your own creation station. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. Back down into your own body. There we go. Perfect. Good job, girls. A few of you are asleep. There's one of you floating on a cloud. I just saw a man float by on a cloud, sleeping. That's cute. So bringing your awareness back to yourself, back to your hands. Grab a pen. What we'd like for you to do is to say it again. I am pure awareness, and I am in the palm of my hand. What we'd like for you to do is to just allow your hand to write. Allow it to write whatever it wants to write. Don't audit it or edit it. Just write what it wants to write. Allow the words to flow. And as we say this unto each and every single one of you tonight, we are proud of you. We are happy for all of you that you have found your way out of this reality. And now it is just up to you to create the reality that you want to live in. There is no need to live in anger. There is no need to see separation. There is no need to see segregation. There is no need for any of this. It's just a way of keeping our awareness in the lower chakras by defining ourselves. Even by saying, I'm a healer, or I'm a medium, or I'm an intuitive. This is segregating yourself. And yes, it's great to have an identity. Yes, it's great to feel like you have a purpose. But just know that you do have a purpose, and it's to experience life. It's to love life. It's to have fun in life. That's what this is all about. So prior to writing and bringing your awareness back in your mind, just say, I am now my spirit. And tell me a song. Tell me a song I want to listen to. And in your mind, you will hear a song and write that song down too. Your spirit speaks through song. Your spirit speaks through frequency. Your spirit loves to sing. And your spirit loves to dance. And your spirit loves to have fun. Because the last time your spirit had control over your brain, you were 4 or 3. Think of a child, how excited they get. Get that excited. Be that excited. And don't let anyone take that away from you. Don't let anyone take that away from you. We bless you, dear children. And we love you so dearly. And we bid you adieu. So just go ahead and take a couple minutes to write. We'll be done for the evening. You guys did an amazing job. That was a really cool meditation. Well, it wasn't private cat, but you know what? It taught us all a really good lesson, so thank you. Yay, Brittany, that makes me so happy that you love your membership. We're actually creating a TV. We're going to create a online university. The website is actually intuitiondaily. Don't sign up for it though, because it's not launched yet. But it's going to be like this company called Unplugged or Unplug up in Malibu, but to a certain extent, to where we're going to have different teachers that teach different meditations and stuff. Calling it Tuned In. But then we're also going to use the same platform, which is Vimeo, to create an online university. So I'll have like these classes and stuff like that. So like the $25 Patreons will be able to sign up for it and have everything like all signed up like right there. Like I'll be all the classes, different topics, categorized. That's why Isabel's out here from the East Coast right now helping put it together. I've got someone else here helping me with the lights and the cameras and all that stuff, because we really want to get these teachings out to people, or the guides really want us to. I'm kind of just surrendering to the cause and just knowing that I'm just going to have to work constantly, but it'll be all worth it. So this here, there we go. While I'm in reading mode, I'm going to do people's readings when we're done here. I'm going to go home. Let's see here. So if you guys have any questions, you can let me know here. Michelle, you have a tightness in your chest. Let me see. Ileana, let me see that real quick. Okay, when we started or still? Oh, geez. Okay. So you have a pain in your leg? Hold on, let me look, okay? Gina, the people that are tier 3.5, what I do is I do the attunements and the healings on all of them. I have the list here and I do it on all of them. So when they email me the next day and say, I'm going to do the meditation, their intention invokes what I did tonight. And then when I get the email, I make sure that all the healing and the attunements went into them. Yes, so the tier 3.5, which is $55, so you get all of the classes, and then you get all the attunements and all that stuff. The healings work and your intention works on the healings where like But me personally dropping into each person's field, it's just the people that are here and the $55 people, not even the $100 people. It's not all of them because not all of them come to class. If they are going to watch class later, say you're like a tier 4 person and you can't come to class, just email me and say, put me on the list of healings and attunements. Oh, the guides are saying, yeah, okay, yeah. Put me on the list of healings and attunements and I'll put you on the list. And obviously the guides are saying like, there is no time. So, you know, if you email afterwards and be like, I forgot to email you, then I can go in and check to make sure that you get the attunements. But the healings work, the attunements don't, which is interesting to me. So I tried to make it so that anyone, because I wanted the attunements to work on YouTube. Let's see. So you're very hot and cold all evening, can't seem to cool off. Yeah, you're hot. Feels like from the energy that is built up so intensely. So everything. Yeah, that's definitely a good thing. Can I tune into your energy? Oh, I am? Oh my God. Oh my God, that's so funny. My mom. Fine, mom is here, so we'll leave it on. Okay, so let's see. Hot and cold all evening, so can you pull off? So would you say that you were the hottest when you're in the creation station for the present time, Maggie, or would you say it was more for the future? So I want you guys to look at it like this. Your light body is what you're traveling through. So the very bottom of your light body, you can ask what year it is in the bottom of your light body. And then you can ask what year it is in the top of your light body. And if you use a pendulum or muscle testing or whatever, just make sure I am my whole self now. And I am pure awareness. And then say, take me to the bottom of my light body. What year is it? And it's like negative 83,000 years ago. Oh, it's like with Susan. It was you last week, right? That was like 83,000 years old. Wasn't that you? I can see you. Yeah, but yeah, you're like 80. So, and then Michelle, you were in 2024. Interesting. I saw a couple people went back to like 1972 for the future, but you were in like a different timeline. You were like in someone else's body going forward that had already passed or something like that. It was really weird. I couldn't understand what had happened. I just taught you how to reset it. Jennifer, you were in 2025? Wow. I can't remember. I think I was in 2032. So you're the very bottom, your future is 2023, 2028, 2020. So the crown of your future, 2025, they say that our crown of our light body is like the pinnacle of our mission. So the pinnacle of our mission would be like the main reason why we came. Yeah, that's very true, Maggie. The cool lesson from time traveling, you have always been the you that you always wanted to be. Exactly. And that's what's amazing is that's why I kind of threw that in there because I was like, ooh, I want to see what I look like because I was doing the meditation with you guys because this is all new to me too, the way they're bringing these teachings through is when we were in the creation station, it was like, I looked down and first I had hands and then I didn't have feet. And then when I looked in the mirror, I was just me. I was me, but I was, you know, bodiless or I was pure awareness. So we're still us. We're still, and I'm still smart ass there. I was like, what the heck? Why do I have a nutcracker? Did anyone else have a nutcracker for a guard? Like the ones that are those British guards with those hats? Your hands were huge. It's funny. Oh, you know what? Your hair is blow dried. So that's really funny that you said that, Jacinta, is Carla and Isabel not Isabel Y, and myself, I think always see our higher selves with like Victoria's Secret, like whooshing hair, like, whoosh. Is that how you were, Jacinta? It was like all like billowing. I figured out today, I thought that was our fake higher selves. There is like the really enormous versions of us that are like our fake higher self that has the billowing hair. But I think that's our I am consciousness is that like hair. Yes, Victoria's Secret hair. I know Danielle's hair is so pretty, right? I was so upset last night at breath work when she was just like looking all like delicious and her hair was like whoosh, like Victoria's Secret. And I was like, the electronics, I will get revenge on them. I was so mad and I was like spiraling out like a crazy person. And she was like, okay, who is in a white suit? A space suit? Were you in a space suit, like a NASA suit? Oh, that's cool, Jacinta. So you were the you that you want to be. Aaron, you were in a spacesuit? So the spacesuit is the time traveler suit. So you actually got into your time traveler. Yay! We time travel, we time travel. I'm so excited. So the time traveler is like the spacesuit that I see us in. Whenever I know when someone's done with their healing when I see them in their white spacesuit. Like I still have yet to get Jeff into his white spacesuit. I'm like, come on. But then I fall asleep doing his healing and stuff. But usually with clients, by the time I'm done with their healing, they'll go, boom, they're like in their spacesuit. That means they're their I am, they're their God self. They're like their video game player that they've become in this life, and they're in their heart center, ready to experience reality and perceive life as what they've been created as. And we're like a carbon copy of our God self who's back here, kind of watching down on us like a little ant farm. So it's kind of cool. You're in a white suit? Nutcracker guy? Okay, so I'm trying to figure out these nutcracker guys, if anybody has any insight on them, because I think those are the Elohim. I think. But they come through looking like that, and I don't know if they're fake ones or real ones. So maybe, Scott, you can get a chill confirmation or not and tell Isabel and she can type it. Interesting. Oh, you're in Peter Pan. That's cool. So the future that I think most people ended up in was like 20 years from now, right? And so you can do that. You can say like, I want to go into the future based on this, or I want to go to the future based on that. And you can do the future road ahead in the creation room. This is more like a actual like going in, downloading information from the future and coming back. And then you can create your reality however you want to create it. It's awesome. It's awesome. So I'm not sure how that turned on by itself. I was going to turn it on to do the readings for the people that I owe readings to. And then I saw that Mama was on here. Hi, Mama. We're going to do readings. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, so we went into the present very quickly because that's a good way to stay in the now. So you can go up to your creation station. You can check in with your guard there at that tunnel. You get sucked into the present, and then you come back and you go, what do I feel like? What do I look like? What do I sound like? What am I thinking? And it's just like a so it's like like Wayne Dyer, Eckhart Tolle, all the people talking about being present, being in the now. But one of the things that I wanted to find out from you guys is, were you in the future or were you in the present? Like what did it look like in the present? To me, the present looks like a green room. I don't know why. And so I wanted to see what you guys saw or felt when you went into the present. You were in grass, your front hallway. Yeah, me too, Michelle. I wasn't in I was in like a, no, I wasn't, I was in space. That's where I was. I was in space. Wherever we were when we were looking back, was that the present? We went and then we turned around and we looked back. I was looking at just kind of like a big cell. It looked like a cell, like a cell with like a thing in the middle. And I was looking down on it, like almost like a, yeah. Interesting. Wow. Yeah. And this space, Carla, I think we're in our solar plexus because I think that's where space is, but does that sound about right? Yeah. I feel like when I went through the present, I went like this. I went through this way and went out, and I was out here looking back from my back left-hand side. Ah, there goes the microphone. So anyway, all right, well, let's see. Mama, log into the thing and then we'll, I'll call you in a sec, okay? And then everyone else, I'll do the reading. Glenn, I owe you a reading. I don't know how I went live, guys. That was funny. Good, Emily, I'm glad. I'm glad. Oh, and the audio is clear. Oh, you know the way to my heart. You get a free reading. I'm just kidding. Actually, I owe you a reading, Emily. So I think tomorrow. Oh, good, good. Janice did your reading today. Awesome. Good night, Laura. Laura, thank you so much for your input too. I really love it when you guys give input. That's why I love these online classes, because we can actually collaborate and see what we see. One thing before whoever had the Nutcracker goes, like, what did you feel about the Nutcracker? Do you think it was where do you feel like it was? I see those. I've seen them forever. Even when the mic drops, that's funny. Swooshing sounds in your earbuds. March of the Wooden Soldiers. Interesting. Interesting, Greta. Oh, okay, Greta. So Greta's present. You are in your creation station right here. Greta, how old are you? I'm curious. You're 46? Okay, that makes sense. Because most of us are like level 4 souls. And then when we're mediums, like you're a really strong medium, mediums, a lot of times we get pulled down into the elemental realms, or sometimes we work with the elemental realms on purpose. You know, we'll work with the elements and the gnomes and the elves and stuff. So as you practice this technique, what you can do is you can say, you're in your creation station, because wherever we go, there we are. Remember, like you guys saw, we were whole, we were complete wherever we were. So we had all our chakras, we had everything, no matter where we were. And so as we shift and change as mediums and as intuitives, we need to be willing to change with the planet. Like the planet's up here now. So if you say, I am now Earth's consciousness, show me where I am inside, show me where I am inside of me. So like, I am now the whole Earth's consciousness, like the soul that is Earth, not everybody on Earth. I am Earth's consciousness. Show me where I am. Earth is right here in the heart. So Earth has made its ascent to the heart. Then say, show me where Gaia is. Boom, root chakra. Gaia is fake. So when we say calling in Gaia, Gaia is down in the false reality. I learned that the other day. So I am Earth. Show me where my authentic self is. Boom, top. So like everything is consciousness evolving and growing and ascending. So if Earth is up here, we can be up here with it very easily because we're in Earth or on Earth. But a lot of times we get sucked down into the past, which is down lower, and down lower is where we're going to experience life as if we were that age, or we're going to experience, you know, the elemental kingdom down here, the mermaids, and all the Pegasus and all the Greek, not the Greek gods like Thor and Zeus and all that. Those are all like in the false reality down at the bottom, the hologram world. And a lot of us are stuck inside the video game, and that's the root chakra. So the second chakra people, when we get stuck down there, which I am, I'm always down in the second chakra. It's so annoying. That's when I see the earthbound spirits. Scott, that's why you see earthbound spirits when you go to work and you get all agitated. That's where our emotional body meets our ego. So that's the 12-story building that I always talk about is down there in that second level. And then when you bump up to the third level, now you're going out into cosmic consciousness, up to the Christ consciousness. And then when you go beyond that, you go into the I am consciousness, which is in your heart. So that's why I'm all about the I am, because your I am, my I am is your heart, your spacesuit. It's you in your spacesuit. And then when you go up a little bit more, you're going into your oversoul, which for us, most of us, everyone, yep, every single one of us, we have Michael. And that's right up here above, standing like above the diamond self. I thought they were going to do a diamond activation tonight. Maybe I just wanted to do the diamond activation. They said, no, they said they rode the diamond when you guys got into the capsule, but they're not attuning to that fully and completely until later, because we need to work our way up to being able to be awareness. So the first class was like letting the old stories go, because the old stories would have sucked you into the future based on the old stories. So continue to do last week's exercises where you're burning the stories, getting rid of them. And then travel up to your creation station. Do this meditation over and over and over and over and over, and just continue to experience different things. Do the exercises we did. Re-listen to the class. Do the exercises. And then just notice how life is going to change. But one thing that you can do to take something into the future, this is the last thing, then I'm going to let you guys go, is when you want to manifest something, you can take what you want to manifest and you can go and you can put it in the past. So it's like, if you believe that it takes 10 years to, make this much money, if you put it in the past, you're placing it back there, it's going to manifest energetically in the future much quicker. That's a little trick that I learned. And I've never really taught anyone, and now the guides just gave it away. Thanks, guys. No, just kidding. I share with you guys. I share. So anyways. Laura, Lulu feels okay. She feels very thirsty. Did you check anyone else here very psychic? I think Scott can help you, Lauren. Oh, wait. It's on Patreon. Last week's classes, Lauren. If not, I'll post it. It was the recording that was like really, really good, I think. Wasn't I like in a bright pink shirt or something? Yeah, putting it in the past, because sometimes there's no way, like me, I can't have more than $10,000 in savings. If I do, then I have to take it out. I used to put them in CDs, and I have to take it out, put it in cash, put it like in like a safe that's like indestructible, because I don't want my money to burn. And then I'll make a bunch of money. And then once it's 10,000, it's like, oh my God, like I have to like save it. And when I used to make a bunch of money in real estate, I realized that I had to put it in CDs, and then I'd make money so I couldn't get to it. So it's like I have to not have access to it. It needs to be in like Jeff's safe that I don't know the code to, like this like indestructible safe that nobody could break into. And it's like you put it in there, I can't get to it, so then I manifest more. But if I have a certain amount of money, I don't make any, nobody calls me, I don't get any work, no students, nothing. So I only make money when I don't have money. So I either have to make money, like I can't get to it. And so that's kind of like Marla's taking care of my books now. I'm like, I can't get to my money. She's only going to pay me a salary. Oh my God. And now it's all of a sudden all this money's coming in because I feel like I don't have any. So yeah, but in the past, a lot of times it takes us a lot to figure out our patterns. But once you figure out your patterns and you can't change them, then that's when you can just go into the past and place the manifestation there. Now you can also place like a beacon of hope in the future. So like amazing job, amazing husband, amazing like whatever. But whoever has a dog, your doggy's going to be home like a day or two. I just saw him licking your face, maybe today or tomorrow. So you can say like, okay, this is what I want within the next like year. So you can go a year from now and just whoosh, put it in the future and have it project back and draw towards you. No, yeah, in the car, in the door. You can just open up that door and then, yeah. Oh, Poochie has to go potty. Oh, so, oh, well, she's still with you then. She's still with you because I literally see her licking your face. Hi, Poochie. Hi. Yeah, she's okay. She's really thirsty though. What did she die? Did she have like thirst issues? Oh, I'm sorry, Laura, about your doggy. Well, one thing you guys have to remember, and I was thinking about this today, and I hate thinking about that when I look at Poochie, but remember that they are a consciousness. It's projecting down into an animal on this planet just the same way as you're projecting into a human. And when the animal or we pass away, the consciousness retreats back up here, okay? And that's where it lives. And then when another animal comes along, they project into that one. So you and it have the same higher self. So when you're having an issue with connecting to your higher self, a pet will come in and it will connect in with them, and then that will connect in with you. So that's a shortcut to our higher self is through our pets. And unfortunately, our pets take on a lot of our garbage. And unfortunately, a lot of times that's a reason why they come into our life, because our higher self will say, oh my God, I'm going to die of a heart attack, or I'm going to die of this, I'm going to die of that. My body's going to die if we don't bring in someone to heal me. So just thank your pets that if they get sick, just, you know, they come in to save our lives. They're healers, but get them a new body to come back into. Don't feel like you're cheating on them. Don't feel like, oh, I can't get another one because my dog or my cat will be upset. Just get another dog that they can come back into. That's what I keep hearing. Some people, the animals will be like, no, they don't want another one. And they're not jealous. They're just saying like, they don't need another one. And usually people say, yeah, I agree, but your dog is like, wants to come back. So anyways, okay, guys. Aaron, when people want a dog, you're either going to be pregnant or they want a connection to their higher self. So get your husband his dog so he can connect to his higher self. Yeah. I mean, haven't you ever seen the grumpiest guy in the world go like, like the dog like makes them so happy. It raises their vibration, reconnects them with their higher self through the animal. But that's why the animals will like, Poochie will start shaking. If I have a spirit in my field, she'll start like, because she takes on all the energy and I have to be like, no, cut me off from Poochie. I don't want her to take on any of my stuff. I can take it on myself. She can be Jeff's little vessel of hope. I'm fine. Somebody says their sister's been beating themselves up. Yeah, tell her that, Maggie, for sure. For sure. Okay, guys, well, I'm going to take off. Poochie has to go potty, and I got to go home to my babies. And I wanted to do a few readings tonight, but looks like it's getting a little late. So I'll try and do readings, and if not, then obviously tomorrow. Today was like my first day back at work. I think that Isabel will make sure that I do them because Isabel's in town. And I was going to take a picture earlier with Marla, Isabel, and Steve. I was like, okay, I'll work. Actually, now I have an excuse to not feel guilty to come to the office. I was in heaven today, sitting at my desk, working. First day I haven't felt guilty working ever since Parker was born, because I knew Isabel and Steve and Marla all needed me to get these readings done, and everybody was waiting, and I was like, yes, I don't feel guilty. So it was awesome. Sucks when you make your own schedule and you have kids, because then you feel like you're cheating on your kids when you come to work, when really you need to be accountable. So, oh, the grounding, guys. Okay, so get in your body, and I want you to imagine that you have a tube of light right at the base of your spine. Okay, I never say that. It's really annoying. Okay, sound like South Park. Okay, so just imagine that there's a spinning disc of light right at your tailbone. That spinning disc of light has another disc within it that is still. So the disc around it's spinning, but you're sitting still. And when you pull your awareness back, you realize that you're sitting inside your physical body. This disc begins to spin, and it begins to move down into the ground. And you're just going to stay sitting right in this little disc that's not spinning, that's right at the base of your spine. Just sit real still. You're just sitting there. You're going to send this disc spinning all the way down. And it's going to disconnect you with all the energy systems that you're connected to, anything that is not you, anything that you're feeding off of that is not for your highest and best good. And it's going to just disconnect from everything. And as soon as it's done, it's going to go down, all the way down, anchor you into the place that's the highest and best for you. So it'll shoot down and go thunk like an anchor. There we go. And you're actually going to feel yourself go like you're like anchored in. And that's when you'll realize that you're sitting on top of the end of the anchor. So there's like a chain, anchoring you into something that's for your highest and best good. Maybe you're another planet, maybe here, maybe the moon, maybe the sun. Likely everyone looks like they're anchored into Earth, 6th dimensional Earth. Yeah, 6D Earth and 7D Earth is above us. Or you can say, I am now anchored into 6D Earth. There we go. So I'm going to infuse that with light. And then what you're going to do is you're going to imagine now, since you're at the base of your spine, you're going to start to go up through a tube of light, which is your spine. So you're going up like your spinal cord, which is the 0 light line. You're going to go all the way up. And you're going to end up right in the middle of your head, right behind your eyes, looking out. And on top of your head, you're going to notice that you have a big, huge, like your crown is totally open. I want you to imagine like shutters just going, whoop, shutting them down. You just shut down your top. I want you to imagine your third eye, little shutter, go, whoop, shut that. On the back too, yes. And then on the front and the back of your throat, little shutters, just shut those down. And you're not shutting your chakras, you're just closing off to the light that isn't yours or other people's energy or whatever. You're still, remember, everything that you are is within you already. And then your heart, shutters on the front, shutters on the back. And the solar plexus, shutters on the front, shutters on the back. Close them down. There we go. And a couple people just like blew back open. Shut them, shut them. Oh, they want to stay open. Okay. And then, oh, that's just, there's like 3 people. And then the second chakra, shut that down. Second, shut that down. First, shut that down. And shut that down. There we go. And there you go, Greta. Boom, right up to the top chakra. I just saw you shoot up. Someone was draining you. And then let me get those 3 people. Why your solar plexus is not closing? Because they're still receiving healing. Okay, all right, so you're still receiving healing. So once you are healed, because you imagine the shutters going shut, they will shut on their own. Perfect. All right. Yay. Okay, guys. I will see you next time, next week. I don't think anything going on. Ooh. Oh, Reiki class. If anyone wants to take Reiki, Reiki's coming up. And remember, we do financial aid and there is scholarship money. So if you want to take Reiki, it's all this type of stuff and it's just fun. It's just fun. So it's not necessarily just Reiki, and I don't let absolutely everybody in, but anyone who's here tonight is obviously welcome and invited to the class. I've referred 5 or 6 people out to somebody else because they wanted to take the class and I just didn't think it was right for them. Like they wouldn't be able to catch up or, you know, they wouldn't enjoy it. They'd rather do like the hands-on healing. So anyways, if you're drawn to this class, even if you don't have the money, you want to make payments, $20 a month, whatever, or ask for a scholarship or something, that's what Patreon's for. Just inquire within. Okay, I think it's next week or the week after. It's all weekend. And it's only $400. So it's the half of the price of a session with me for the whole weekend. So, yay! And online or in person. Okay, good night, guys. I will see you next week. Okay, bye. Thank you, Deborah. Deborah, I love you. I love her. She's so mischievous. You're so mischievous. I love all the rest of you guys too. Bye.